All right, test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Hey, everyone. Just getting ready for the session right now. Nothing interesting right now until open. You got open in a couple minutes, in 10 minutes. So we'll start reviewing the charts in the next 2 to 3 minutes on what we're looking for the 9:30 open. Okay. That looks good. All right. Morning, Tal. How's it going? All right. What do we have for today? Yeah, doing good, doing good. How you doing? All good? Good to hear. Today is Wednesday before NFP. So tomorrow and Friday are going to be, I think, difficult days to trade. But this is kind of, I guess, what I'm seeing for today. On the daily, we've got this bearish. Give me one second here. I just gotta check one thing first. Okay, that looks okay. We got this low wicked candle that essentially took out liquidity from Q4 of 2024. We do still have some sell side here. I am looking at it, even though that we had such a sharp rejection away from it. Above us, I don't see any fair value gaps or areas of it wanting to explore higher. Right now, where price essentially tried going higher is into the bearish order block here on Feb the 28th. It kind of pushed back down, and right now it's kind of sitting between, I guess, this resistance and this support being buy side and sell side. So on the 4 hour, again, not much. I'm more of a 1 hour kind of guy, but you can see here yesterday price, it essentially used this yellow inversion as resistance to the downside. Once it broke up from it, it used it as support. It also bounced off of this area right here multiple times, once and twice. And I did manage to take some longs on the way up to this area, but then ever since it kind of punched into this area and then punched back down, it's kind of sitting between this zone and that zone. And I did manage to catch a short off of essentially once price broke earlier today, this fair value gap. I was targeting Tuesday's first presentation fair value gap. It never got there, and it took me out for a couple bucks, $70. So just less than half an hour. But for today, this is what I want to see. We're gonna, in 7 minutes, we're gonna have a pretty anemic open. It's only gonna be 40 points to the downside. So yesterday's close was at 482. Currently we're sitting at 441, which is 40 points to the downside. And what I'm looking for is actually interesting. We've got sell side sitting above here, right? This is a pool of, so I have a feeling price might want to gravitate towards this. The reason why price did this is it was bouncing off of this purple bar, which is the midnight opening range. We also have the new day opening gap of today above us, the new day opening gap of yesterday above us. And then look right here, we've got also, even though it's rejecting this area, this is all buy side essentially. Buy side liquidity. So these two areas here, buy side. So let me buy side LQ. Let's keep things very organized here. Buy side liquidity. And then below us, we've got Tuesday's first presentation. If we break this to the downside, I will have interest going down, but there's also interest of kind of opening to the upside for where we're at. We might reject this area right here on the 1 hour, push higher. I try to tag this area and that area. So what I'm waiting for is some structure on the 1 minute, the first presentation of the fair value gap for today. Then we'll see if we can position something either long or short. Sorry guys, coffee didn't kick in yet. But that's gonna be the plan for today. I'm not convicted in both areas. I do want to see price going short. I think from a higher time frame, I think shorts look better for sure. But we might have some trades to the upside and then maybe possibly push down further. So we'll have to see what the price or what the market gives us today. What are you guys looking at right now? Like anything specific, like moves that you guys want to see? Any levels you guys want seeing tagged? Or is there a bias that you guys are seeing, either long or shorts? Let's see here. We've got the opening range starting to kind of create. It's going to look something like this on the 5 minutes. It's not accurate right now. It's going to update in 3 minutes, but that's what we're dealing with. Oh, sorry guys. I can't stop yawning today. But we will have to see what we have in store. There's really kind of no fair value gap either on the 15-minute. You can see it was delivering very efficiently. So again, for immediate trades post-open, here's my guess here. 9:30 opens, we're going to pump to the upside and grab these quad tops. And then from here, we'll see what price wants to do. But I have a feeling price is going to want to gravitate there. We got orange folder and use at 9:45 and red folder at 10 o'clock. So those are two things also to consider. Meaningful fair value gaps it's going to be these two that I've marked that I see they've held and they've done something. And not all fair value gaps are worthy of noting. But let's see what we have today. Yeah, that is the approach that we need to take. Be very cautious. Like this right here is, it's sometimes I have very strong conviction that price is going to go in one direction and all of my trades are going to be pointing to that. But here I need to wait for a bit more. But again, these two levels here are of interest. I do want to see that tagged and then possibly go. Okay, price has opened up. Oh, nope, it hasn't. I thought it did. 929. It will in a sec here. Okay, price is it's commencing to push the downside here ever since 9:30. I do like this first presentation here as a draw of liquidity. Try to, if it breaks through it and continues lower, I think it's going to go, pretty low. But we'll have to wait and see. Here's some levels here that we can target. That's a level. Previous day low, that's a level. And then we'll see if it goes higher here and tags that maybe first. So price went down, maybe mini Judah swing to the downside. Price is pushing up right now at the first quadrant. I do want to see those highs being taken out though. gosh, these yawns. Okay, price on the 15-second, it is staying within the first quadrant of this gap. Might be indicating bearish pressure, but again, it's still too early to tell. It's really been only 2 candles since the open. It's always best to see some kind of disruption before taking a long or a short. Like theory one here would be price went up into here, couldn't push past the first quarter, and then it just dropped lower. Then it's going to continue dropping lower. But we'll have to, I don't even have a 15-second first year value gap to go off of right now. We have a small volume imbalance right here. But this is pretty minor. Price is butting on the low end of the RTH gap here on the 15-second. That's a nice push here. I'm going to take a short here. After that rejection, let's get a bit aggressive here. And let's see how low this can go. I'm gonna have my stop above. I'm not crazy in love with this. I'm gonna have my stop above this right here. If it breaks this, it's probably gonna go higher. But we'll see. What level? 332. 332. So the consensus here is the lower end of the RTH gap should hold. I'm only risking 1 micro here just because my confidence is. I think this is a 50-50 trade for me. It's based on the bias that price won't push past higher. It rejected the lower end and it's going to drop further from here, leaving a large portion of the RTH gap open, bearish strength, and pushing lower. If price were to go up higher, take out all these highs, I'll be looking for another short. But there still is no first presentation fair value gap. I am liking how this 15-second volume imbalance, and there's also a 1-minute volume imbalance here, is keeping price to the downside. That's nice to see. I'm out. Had a feeling. Did not like that. Did like how that rejected though. You gotta be kidding me. If it drops from here. Oh no, I got freaking hunted here. All right. That's bullshit. That's okay. I'm going to want to see a pullback here and maybe attempt a, so the first presentation on the 15-second is going to be right here. That's today's first presentation. Come on, pull back for me. Here's the first presentation. This is going to be it of today. Let's see if price can go back into it, reject it, and then give us a short. This is going to be attempt 2 for short here. But I have to see you reject it. Okay, price has broken yesterday's first presentation, or it's attempting to break. This market's just dropping at this point. I wouldn't be able to short from here. That'll just be crazy because my stop loss would be absolutely massive. Like at a minimum, stop loss should be right here above the first presentation's high of the candle. But I do want to see how this area is going to be rejected. And then if it looks good, then may go for shorts. But once this breaks this 1 hour inversion, we should be okay to sell, and in 20 minutes it'll fully confirm that break. Let's map that like that, and then let's see how it's going to respect this first presentation here from today. And a rejection would be, you know, it fails to get to the midpoint, bounces lower, creates a gap. As you can see, it went right through it. Okay, that's good. This may be inverted to the upside. Let's see if it's going to want to come back down and test it and go higher. And then our initial buy side liquidity here is going to be the target, 471. Because I wouldn't imagine it going lower after it clears all of this and then pushes back higher. And it's also above the midpoint as well. So, all right, did we just tag it? Oh, we almost did. Just patiently waiting for a proper rejection. It's butting to the bottom end of the RTH cap. This might create some resistance here, and this might start to move lower. And I'll see how the 15-second first presentation rejects along with the 1 minute. There you go. Come on, price. This is a bullish fair value gap within. Damn it. I don't think it's going to come back down here, but let's wait. Let's wait and see. The price isn't just giving the confirmations. Didn't even touch the 15-second or the inversion again of the first presentation. Like, it'll be nice to see like the candle kind of drop down, at least hit the midpoint and then go up. So price hit contour encroachment of RTH gap. 5 minutes looking bullish. The 15 minutes is going to look bullish as well. It's most likely going to take buy side here. Just planning if I should scalp this long right here. There's an instant rebalance on the 15-second. It's sitting at midpoint right now. For me, this RR here for taking longs it just doesn't make sense, even on the 15-second. So I'm still patiently waiting to see if price can come back lower, create a proper rejection, and then take that higher with a real stop loss. We got news coming out in 3 minutes. Orange folder news. Oh, hey, wish me well. How's it going? Sitting at midpoint right now of RTH gap. If this buy side's gonna be the target, then I'm pretty sure it's gonna touch yesterday's close at 482. Okay, price is sitting at contour encroachment. Bodies failed to push higher. Let's see what happens when it breaks down from the RTH gap, and let's see how it's going to reject this area right here. Once it breaks all these barriers here, it's definitely going to go further down, but I do want to see this buy side being taken. That's my 15-minute outlook. So price is sitting right now at the low end of the RTH gap, giving slight rejections. There you go. Price is pushing lower. Should be entering the danger zone right here. Bottom of the RTH gap on the 15-second, it is, bodies are still respecting that to the upside. Come on, a bit lower. Possible long, something like this. Come on, price. Dip into this level. Once price tags the midpoint here, I'll take 1 micro, and then if it continues to reject, I'll start scaling in. That's going to be my plan of attack for this long here. I'm going to actually even target that yesterday's close. Okay. We've just almost touched it. Okay. Buying 1. And then right now I'm looking at the 15-second here, how it's going to reject. It's just going to collapse all the way down, then so be it. It's not going to be a reversal. So I am long my position, something like this here. And then I'm going to see if I can scale in here. Okay, I scaled in with 2 now. That was nice to see. I do want to see price not break this low right here. Long's going to be at 480. 483. 482. Once the 15-second breaks above this area, I might go in for a 3rd scale. But I want to see more from the market here. Or if like the 1 minute closes above the RTH gap or the first presentation, that might be my 3rd scale in. But right now my risk is 260 to the downside. And we'll see. Price does 1 attempt. My average buying price is right here. So far, the bodies are sitting within the first presentation of the fair value gap of today. So far, everything's okay, but hopefully price does push higher into this buy side here. And I'm comfortable with this trade. I'm going to be okay if it's a loss. Now I wait. If it takes out this low right here, which right now price looks like it's pushing below first presentation, price is just going to continue pushing lower. And this long may not work out. Right now, for me to have confidence to trade, this 1 minute should push past this bearish candle and close again within the first presentation here. I'm going to push my stop right now below this 1 hour candle here. I wouldn't want to see price going lower than this. If it is, then it'll take me out. So risk is reduced by 20%. So my stop loss is right here. Right now, how much am I liking this trade? Not so much. This was the last level of support here. There's also like a BISI here as well that it retested, but once it breaks above first presentation, I'm going to be a lot more calm. But right now, it's not looking good, guys. I'm not going to scale in further. I'm just going to leave it as is. It's either going to take me for a 1.5 to 1 or for slightly less than 1 RR for a loss. Price right now is just sitting within this first presentation here. There you go. Hopefully it breaks to the upside here. My confidence will go to 60% if it breaks above the first presentation. If it fails to do so, then I'm not going to like this. I'm going to move my stop most likely below this bearish breaker here. I'm slowly reducing my stop on this. It's like if price were to break below that bearish order block, or sorry, bullish order block, then price is most likely going to continue lower. So I might as well start cutting my risk here. Come on, price. You almost broke the levels here that I want you to break. There you go. 5 seconds for this 1 minute to close here. Close within it. Not loving that, to be honest, but it's looking better than it did 2 minutes ago. I'm not even comfortable scaling at this point, even if it kind of rejected this area technically. That's kind of where my confidence is sitting at. So now we patiently wait. What does price want to do? I feel like it's going to be a loss. But I'll hold the position. And it's breaking, or is attempting to break below the first presentation. If one of these candles closes below this green bar here, bias is wrong. So we'll just have to see. It's either stop loss or profit here. There you go. Price is pushing lower. Confidence 10%. There you go. Had a feeling. Broken through. Unfortunate. Down 150 for the day. That's not bad. That's still below my average risk size. And right now, the shorts look a lot better than the longs now, just on how it rejected this. So and I'm going to play the shorts. So I'm going to take, so price is filling in. So here's my last attempt for the day. $313 is, once it passes $313, I'm going to have to quickly move this to break even. But there's sell side here that it's most likely going to tag in the future. We've got sell side here on the 15-minute chart. And then just like that, It's pushing lower. I am going to break even. And we'll see what price wants, how low it wants to go here. I don't know why I have 250 marked, guys, but that's going to be my level that I'm going to be targeting here. What is that 250? Or 220. Why is 220 marked? It's probably this imbalance right here. 259. Okay. 259 is going to be my target here. 259. All right, I'm going to partial out one right there just because it's very close to my target. And I have PTSD from earlier this week of it just turning around. And then let's see if it's going to take me out. So technically right now I'm at break even for the day, and hopefully it's going to take me out at 259. $259. So targeting this little 1 hour volume imbalance right here. That's my target. Hopefully it tags me out, tags me in. My stop right now is at break even, or right here below this candle. That's where my stop is. The moment it pushes above that, I'm going to be tagged out. Nice. It's respecting the SIBI right here on the 1 minute. Hopefully it stays within it. If it breaks it, then I'm out. And it looks like I am going to be tapped out any second now. It's literally a point away from liquidating me. And I'm liquidated. Okay, unfortunate. At least I made up my losses. Tough PA, guys. I really thought it would go a bit lower here. Have you guys managed to catch anything today? Looks like it might be a break-even day for me. No dice. If price breaks above these levels, it's going to be this buy side that I'm targeting. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a 10 o'clock news here. Jeez, and my computer froze. Sorry, guys. Top step has closed on me. Let me reopen it back up here. And let me fix OBS. So buy side has been taken. That was interesting to see. So you guys can see like these levels do get tagged time and time again. But sometimes price just manipulates price a bit lower or higher. You jumped into longs? Wish, did you grab it somewhere here? Where'd you grab it that long? I might be just in the longs if it pushes a bit below the first presentation, but again, it's like the next target would be a lot higher. It would be somewhere here. I completely forgot about 10 o'clock red folder news. So good thing I wasn't in the short. All right, so let me cut some of this noise out of here since we don't really need it. Do I see the market going for long from here? Right before the pump. You're kidding me. That's crazy, man. You caught that. I don't trade before red impact news. But you can see we filled in the RTH gap completely now. We took buy side. Now we're below RTH gap. And again, it's getting tricky here. But price is pushing back into still technically no losses for the day. I'm looking at my P&L. But here's buy side here. First presentation. It looks like it's rejected. So I'm gonna do a 1 micro long here with my stop sitting at the start of this buy side imbalance. And let's see if price does want to attempt to attack these highs right here and the end dog. The reason why I'm 1 micro is 252, 250, 257. Okay, 257 is my target here. And this is going to be my final trade for the day. See if I can squeeze something in. I am liking longs here, even though we took buy side, but that was a nice rejection off of the first presentation here. Nice. Yeah. It's one of those days where I completely forgot it was 10 o'clock. I knew there was news, I just completely forgot the time. 257.25. Once price breaks this high, it's most likely gonna grab this other high here. And I am gonna leave my stop right now below, so I should have marked my entry here, guys. Sorry. This is the trade that I'm taking, and my stop right now is at 50%. So right here, I'm risking stop loss. If price breaks below this wick here, then so be it. I'm gonna take my loss for the day and count it as is. But for that to happen, this RTH gap is going to be respected, midpoint, etc. And price will want to continue going down lower. And if it does, and if it wants to meander around here and then push higher, so be it. But if this is not the push to go higher, then I'm not going to be a part of it. Relative equal highs above us right now. So these two levels, it's a good target for price to want to grab. Guys, this is a low probability trade just because this level if this level hasn't been taken, this would have been freaking great for longs, but it has. So right now I'm trying to see if it's going to try to take the next level out, which is yesterday's and today's new day opening gap. All right, I am gonna, oh, wait a minute. Where is my entry here? My entry is, oh, my entry was really high actually. It's like that. Relative equal highs above us right here on the 15 second. This is something that price I think would want to tag. If it does tag this, I am putting my stop to break even. So this is going to be, if price breaks, dumb to move to break even. And then it's either $200 in profit times all my accounts, so $1,000, or 0. And that's how I'm going to manage this trade. Because if price comes back in here and then it comes back lower, I wouldn't be interested. I just do want to see this final pump before 10:30. All right, and I'm at break even right now. Price is essentially close enough. It's at the midpoint of these candles. So I'm okay with price taking me out if it wants to. And now we just wait. Tempted to scale in, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna use sound logic to see if this trade's gonna push to a higher level here. Nice. I can't scale out because I'm on 1 micro. Wishmeal, what's your target if you're still on the stream? So here is my stop loss. I hit TP 42 seconds after entry. Nice. Oh, so probably this was your target here. It's good, man. That's really good. Nice. So this right now, what I'm in is optimal state. I'm at break even for the day. I'm going to trade this rating positives. Stops at break even. So either I make nothing or I make a couple bucks. And I have a feeling since today is Wednesday of NFP, it might be the last trade that I take before 10:30. 10:30 are the rules here. CE is respected here, something that I'm watching of this RTH gap. But we'll see if this hits. This is what, like my 4th trade for the day. If I see price turning around here, I'm going to scale in here and move up my stop with the scale in. So it's going to be bigger profits or 0. But right now price isn't showing any, and it's about to tap me out of break even. Oh, looks like I survived that dip. All right. Scaled in right now. And my stop is being trailed below most recent lows here. Once this 15-second candle closes, I might trail below that. All right, I'm out for like 30 bucks. Okay. Unfortunate. I tried scaling in there, but it didn't work out. So guys, unfortunately, today's basically a break-even day for me. Minus 50 bucks is essentially 0. Hope you guys enjoyed the screen. If you liked it, feel free to drop a like. And I guess on that note, I might stream tomorrow. I'm not going to trade tomorrow, most likely, unless something's ultra clean. This is PA that I don't want to be a part of. It is like right now you can see what we went through today. It was a very messy open. We made some wins, we made some losses, but at the end it was a break-even trade. And on that note, guys, I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for joining.